Hello, it's so nice to be here, so nice to see all of you. And I want to say that this truly has been an amazing partnership, and we've had a lot of people who have made today happen, and you're going to hear about it. But I'm briefly going to share a couple of things. First of all, the opportunity for students to work in the summer, to have business opportunities, to be able to be giving back, having service for their community is like something that is really a gift to us. And we know that for those of you who participated this summer, that you learned so much about who you are and what you can do for your community. I want to say one of the things that we talk about a lot is college and career readiness. And people we've worked with in the business field, they tell us that, you know, your students, they learned a lot about this and they learned a lot about this, but they still need to learn how to interact with people. They still need to learn how to communicate in a way, and they still need to learn how to become leaders. And I want to say that every one of you who participated in this program were able to become leaders this summer. So thank you for the work that you all.
My name is Douglas Daniels. I go to Concord High and I'm a senior. I was placed at the Teen Center in Ambrose.
My name is Tabitha Estrada. I'm a senior at Mount Diablo High School and I was an intern at Ambrose Recreation and Park District.
My name is Kevin Santana and I go to Concord High and I'm a senior. I was placed in the Ambrose Teen Center.
Okay, my name is Miguel Hernandez Rocha and the school I go to is in Big High School. I'm grade 11, 12. And the job I worked for was community youth center.
My name is Carlos Tejero. I'm 16 years old. I go to YVHS, Ignacio Valley High. I work at Concord Youth Center.
Hi, my name is Lucy Villa. I go to Mount Diablo High School. I'm a senior right now, and I worked at St. Terrence Elementary School for the CARES program.
Hi, my name is Shahid Azizi. I go to Ignacio Valley High School, and I'm a junior, 11th grade. And in the summer place where I work was the Monument Crisis Center.
My name is Jennifer Ramirez and I'm a senior at Mount Diablo High School and I went to Ambrose Recreation and Park District.
My name is Leah Barajas. I go to school at Ignacio Valley High School. I'm currently a senior and my internship place was at Monument Crisis Center.
My name is Kathy Nguyen and I internship at Ambrose. I go to Mount Diablo High School and I'm a senior.
My name is Francisco Ramos Segovia. I go to Ignacio Valley High School. I'm a senior and I worked at Monument Crisis Center.
My name is Cesar Castillo Zavala. I go to Mount Diablo High School. I'm 11th grade now.
So the business or the point was that they help people with a low income and especially for the homeless people that were coming there and didn't have food, they gave them food and helped them with clothes and all that stuff. And the kids were coming there too to read and write and learn stuff. And there was adult students that were coming to learn English language and work with computer and technology and all that stuff.
Always tell the boss if you're not going to be there, text them, let them know ahead of time. Oh, I'm not going to be there this day. Can I get this day off? Don't just not show up and don't say anything because then that's very irresponsible.
I was in charge of a lot of things. I was doing a lot of things at different times. For example, primarily one of the biggest things I did do there was work in the back with the food pantry. I had to organize it. I had to make food bags for people, put them together, give them away, learn what went where, the system. I also gave tours around, people new came in or other volunteers came in. I helped them and showed them how to do things from the back. I also worked the front desk. I helped assisting people where to go, telling them what types of events and services there was available. And I made lots of phone calls, telling people and calling them up, reminding them about things like events and things like that.
I was working with very young kids, so it was more like you have to really communicate with them what you want from them or what you need.
I learned because I'm a shy person, so I had to communicate. I didn't know anyone there. Or I did, but I talked to them and And yeah, the other people went to different schools, so I had to learn how to like communicate with them effectively.
Try to have fun. Be on time. Be punctual. Work hard. Yeah.
One of my favorite moments or like event that happened during the internship was the barbecue because it was so hilarious. I was in charge of the grill and I had like another chef, I guess, person help me, and they didn't know how to flip burgers. That was the funniest thing. And since it was so hot and steamy, it was getting your eyes, so I was tearing up. That's the favorite part.
It was a positive experience. I would recommend it for other interns to participate in the program. It changes your way, your perspective. You become closer to people and you learn a lot more than you expected.
First of all, I'm just so happy to be here and to honor these two fine young gentlemen and our two ladies who couldn't be here today, Alyssa and Valeria, who maybe will still be coming. But I want you to know that these four individuals made such an impact on the center. From the moment they walked in the door, they were enthusiastic, they were interested, they had a lot of questions, they had a lot of experience. They had full schedules that we had to work around because they were so busy doing so many things, so many activities, sports, academics, leadership. They were very impressive in their own right. And so we started working together and teaching them about nonprofits and teaching them about the center. And I can tell you that it was a wonderful experience for all of our staff and for our volunteers. And they were able to help so many people. We have 10,000 clients this year, almost 11,000 that live in Central and East Contra Costa County. And these two gentlemen, along with Valeria and Alyssa, they were able to help us so much because we only have 6 staff members. So having key part-time interns doing the work that needs to be done was just incredible. I'm so excited to see them again. It's, summer was just fantastic as a result. So proud to be able to have Emily with us here, who's working on a special project with us, our 180 program, and she just started with us, but she'd already heard all about these interns, and so I want to present a wonderful certificate of recognition to Francisco. Thank you so much. And to Shahad, who was just our go-to guy everywhere in the center, a certificate of recognition to you, and what a great job you did. Really related so well with the families. Thank you so much. Oh! This girl had a smile on her face every day and taught us so many things. Just a fantastic young woman. And we had a chance, when we were working on different, very difficult subjects because we deal with a lot of very difficult, stressful situations, and Valeria was able to really give great insight to me. So I really appreciate that, and I think about you guys all the time.
My name is Matt Walsh. I am Program Director for the Academic Excellence Department at the Community Youth Center and so my colleague.
I'm Danielle. I'm the college counselor.
So a little bit about the Community Youth Center. So for those of you who don't know, we're a nonprofit sports and academic center over in Concord. We serve about 2,000 students ages 3 to 18 years old. $33 a month. We don't turn anybody away for lack of funds or inability to pay. We call it Matt Diallo Unified. It's free or reduced lunch. So if you qualify for free or reduced lunch, you get to come automatically for free. We have about 400 to 500 students coming through a day, and our interns work during the summer. And I really have to give credit where credit is due. My colleague Cassie Taylor was really the one, the heart and soul of this program on our end, who worked with Miriam to make sure our interns were placed, that they had all the proper paperwork, that they went through background check, that they did all that stuff. She's out on maternity leave right now, but she's really the one on our end who definitely deserves all the credit. So I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. So we had our interns work with us during the summer, and we had nothing but positive feedback from all of our programs. You know, we have some of our soccer people here, some of our IT people here, and we had 7 interns, and we were able to hire 2 on part-time, and we're hoping that we can continue that trend throughout the year and hopefully do some more next summer, and then hire some on. So we absolutely we're thrilled to be here and to participate in this program and do some awesome work with the youth of Mount Diablo Unified and Contra Costa County. So we just wanted to thank you guys for allowing us to participate with you guys. So, thank you. All right, so.
Good afternoon, my name is Randy Ross. I'm the Teen Center Supervisor of the Ambrose Recreation and Park District. And it was an honor having these young people come over and intern and work for us. But mainly what they got a chance to do was partake in life skills. That was really, really important to us. And I know some of the things that they learned, they really weren't expecting. So, you know, just a real short version of it. Because this is what we teach at the Teen Center, we teach life skills. So some of those life skills were along the lines of positive communication. Excuse me. We even went as far as how to invest your money, how to build and protect your credit, the difference between residual and linear income, and they got a little snapshot behind what it takes to run a youth program, and I think they were actually in shock when they actually had to do the work behind the scenes. They seen a lot of kids come in, approximately about 30 a day, and the kids come in and everything is set up and ready to go for them, whether it's participating in recreational activities, leadership opportunities, community service projects, and everything is ready for them to go. But what those kids don't know is the behind the scenes work that has to take place before that happens. So some of the grant writing, some of the reporting, the data collecting, all of those things are extremely important in having our program run smoothly. A really big thing that we also focus on there is the skies of learning, because recreation is supposed to be fun and exciting, but you still can be doing a lot of learning while you're having fun. So these young people were amazing. As you seen in the video, they kept saying, be on time, be on time. That's right, because I was a stickler about them being responsible. And if you weren't going to make it, you need to call, because in the real world, they're not going to be so kind to you. And, you know, oh, it's okay, it's not going to be okay. And so these are the things that we were teaching them about being responsible. Treat this like a job. Do not show up just because you see a pool table or a ping pong table and let your guard down. This is the job, this is your internship program, and they were held accountable. So they rose to the occasion. You are looking at future leaders for sure. I'm extremely proud of you.
I knew Lucy was going to be able to graduate now. I'm sorry she's not, because she was a real special person. She worked at Sun Terrace, and we had 115 students this summer at Sun Terrace. Lucy was in the classroom with 20 with another adult, and the kids loved her. She was a delight to the day. They all asked about her now, and we were hoping we could get her to work for us as soon as she turned 18. Wow. Thank you.
We have a certificate for Bay Area Community Resources, and so Marcy and her entire team need to be recognized, because truly they're an amazing support for Mount Diablo Unified School District. It was literally within a couple days that we were like, at the end, we needed an employer of record, and Bay Area Community Resources stepped up and provided that support for us. And not only that, but the training, I mean, Ruth, Adam, Chris, your entire team was amazing and super supportive. So we really appreciate your guys' support. Gina Del Carlo has been fabulous. She's been super supportive and open to all of our wants and desires of wanting to support the most at-risk youth and really allowing us to be innovative and creative and having youth at the center of the work. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I get to work at the Workforce Development Board, which I think is a dream job. I love it. And I'm a graduate of Concord High School. Really proud to have been through Mount Diablo Unified the whole way through. And so these are always my favorite days, seeing the young people be successful and finish their internship. One of my, in high school I had no idea what I wanted to do. I didn't get very good grades. I was kind of just lost in the shuffle and wasn't in classes to go to college. But I had an internship in Martinez with an assemblyman. And that really changed my life and made me want to go into government and policy work to really bring as many resources to the community where I grew up as possible and to serve young people. So I always say, and everyone knows that works with me, is that I work for the young people in our community, and my job is to go out and bring as many resources as I can back to the community to just give everyone a fighting chance. And we, at the Workforce Development Board, we receive a lot of funding every year from the Department of Labor, millions of dollars. And so then we write a request for proposals, and people they say what they want to do with that money to really impact the community. And Mount Diablo Unified School District wrote a proposal to us, the first time we've ever seen a proposal from a school district, so it was very different. And we really, really loved it. And Stephanie and James, I met them, and early on, maybe 3 years ago, I knew that we had to be working together. And I couldn't be more proud of the team, and Miriam and Heather and Anna and Marwa and the whole team. It's such a pleasure working with all of you. I think that the team they have at Mount Diablo Unified is the most compassionate, caring, and brightest team I've ever worked with.